Hey friends and welcome back. Okay, in the last tutorial we saw how we can use I was trying to say that and the, sorry, we start again. Hello friends, in the last tutorial we saw how we can use the date constructor to create a new date in JavaScript. So we use the keyword new, we use date with a capital D, we have our parentheses to call or invoke the constructor, and that creates a date object for us, and we just stored it in the variable called date. We saw that we can see the date, we can confirm it is of type object, and we saw that we can use these inbuilt methods in JavaScript. So we can say date.getFullYear to invoke that method on the date object, and we saw that got us 2024. We saw we can use .getMonth, and that will essentially get us a month. 0 is January, 11 would be December, so it gets us a number between 0 and 11. And we saw we can use get day as well. Just double check yourself get day and whatever time zone you're in and what do you get. But to the best of my knowledge, I think Europe and North America are the same, but double check that. Okay, awesome. So what I want to do now is just show you some of the other inbuilt methods we can use on date. So for example, we can use the get hours method, and that will return essentially a number between 0 and 23. As I'm recording this, it's 5 past 7 p.m. So if we say console.log hours, okay, and what I'm going to do is on the date variable that we have created, and that's obviously been assigned the value of a new date, we're just going to call or invoke the get hours method, and then we're going to get our hours. So if I go down to Google Chrome and just refresh, we see here we get 19. Okay, so basically it goes between 0 and 23. It's just gone to the 19th hour. At 8 it'll be 20, etc. Okay, awesome. So that's pretty straightforward. So when I did it, it was 7:05 p.m. Well, now it's actually 7:06. And we saw that that returned to us 19, was it 1905 or 1906 or 1904? Oh, sorry, this is just get hours. Yeah, so that's just 19. It doesn't matter. Apologies. Awesome. Okay, and then we also have another inbuilt method we can use, and that is get minutes. I'm thinking of miss minutes from Loki, but anyway. Okay, so what we can do here is we can say console.log, and we're going to do minutes, and minutes will get you a minute between 0 and 59. So it looks like it's still 6 minutes past the hour here. So if I say date.get minutes, it'll probably be 7 by the time I log this out to the console. But again, date.get minutes to call or invoke that method, and we have our parentheses there. It's gone 1907. So if I save and refresh, we see here minutes. It's 7 minutes past the hour. So that's awesome. So we saw get hours and get minutes. And believe it or not, yes, you can actually say get seconds. Not food, I mean get seconds as in, the actual seconds. So for get minutes, as we saw, that returns a number between 0 and 59. For seconds now, let's have a look. We say console.log and seconds. And again, we're just going to say date.get seconds. And remember, date just isn't a random variable. Date is a variable that we've created, but we've actually assigned the value of new date. So when we call or invoke date with a capital D, and remember we invoke it with parentheses, we are basically calling upon the constructor to create a date for us, and we use the keyword new before it. So we're saying new date, and we're storing that in the variable date. And that's why we can say date.getHours or date.getMinutes. And now we're doing date.getSeconds. So I'm going to keep refreshing a few times just to show you how the seconds are updating. So we get 17, 20, 22, let's wait a minute, or let's wait a few seconds, 26, 29, 32. It's a shame it isn't a countdown to a new year, but as I say, we've just had New Year's. Okay, 37, 38, 40. I'm actually going to go the whole way. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 55, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and then 0. Did you see that? Went from 59 to 0. Okay, so yeah, that's awesome. Okie dokie. Okay, so that is how we can use the different, well, first of all, that is how you can create a new date in JavaScript. We saw it in the last tutorial. We created a variable called date, and we just assigned it equal to new date, and we called the constructor to create a new date for us. That's built into JavaScript. And then on the date object of type object with a date, we can say .get hours, get minutes, get seconds, etc. And we saw in the last tutorial, you know, there's other methods as well. Feel free to just have a look to see what other inbuilt methods there are. So if I say date dot, we see here there's get date, get day, get full year, get hours, get minutes, get month, get seconds, get milliseconds, etc. So a few different things there that you can access. Okay, awesome. In the next chapter, we're going to start looking at asynchronous JavaScript. So I'll see you then, and let's just delete the random.ge there, not the share price, General Electric. Okay, awesome. See you in the next one.